Hi everyone, welcome back to another live. I hope I'm audible while people are joining in. If someone can confirm. Okay, so welcome back to another live at CrafTangles. We did live just 2 days back. So this live was actually supposed to happen yesterday, but due to some issues, personal issues on Anamika's end, we had to kind of defer it to Friday. So I hope people are here. Uh, so if you could just drop in hi, say you are able to hear me and see me properly, would be great. For those of you who are joining us for the first time, hi, my name is Khyati. I am one of the co-founder and of CraftAngles and Handmade. We primarily currently focus on adult crafting. We bring up live like once a week, but during like January, we had a lot of Republic Day break and all those things are there. So that is why we are kind of, adding lives like twice a week. So we did a live 2 days back. We are doing a live today. So 2 days back, we did a live on decoupage and then paper crafting. Today also we are doing decoupage and paper crafting. As I said, for those of you who are joined in for like our third live this month, we are focusing on Valentine projects. So we want to showcase our different Valentine themed projects that you can use for your upcoming Valentine themed projects for your customers, etc. So I hope you are enjoying those products that we are showcasing. Hi Kavita, thank you, thank you. आज थोड़ा इंडियन वेयर पहना है तो मैंने सोचा why not. So for those of you who have issues with our viewing on Instagram, that our camera kind of the comment hides the one of the camera view, etc. You can join us on YouTube or Facebook. The link of how to join on YouTube is in our stories. If you are in our channel, you will have been provided the link. If you are on our WhatsApp group, also the link is provided there. Now, before I add Anamika into the group, so let me first add Anamika. Let us see what she's planning, and then I can take it further while she's just prepping up the base, etc. So Anamika, on to you. Hello, welcome to
Hi,
another
hi.
live.
Thank you.
So on to you. आज हम क्या करें?
Uh, I had these three pieces of MDF, which was which had this kind of with sort of a welcome plaque. So I
Yeah.
wanted to give it a makeover.
Mm,
So let's see. So I'm planning to use this particular themed napkin, which is like very flowery with butterfly and all. So I
yeah.
thought that it will fit into the theme that we have for today.
Right. 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 So the I think the napkin that you are using is called vintage butterflies.
Yeah, it is butterflies too.
Yeah, butterflies too. सो मतलब और आप क्या यूज करने वाले हो कुछ आपको बताना है फिर यू कैन स्टार्ट प्रेपिंग व्हाइल मैं भी बोल
So this
दूंगी.
is going to be a basic decoupage project, and as and when we proceed further, we'll just
अच्छा.
get into the
Great,
details.
great, great.
Yeah, is it okay?
Yeah, sounds good. So, as Anamika, as I said, Anamika is going to do a decoupage project. She is creating the plank-like structure. Anamika, आप चालू कर सकते हो while
Okay.
doing it.
So I'll just tell my viewers that I have already primed the base with gesso.
Okay.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So and now I'm going to simply use this particular paper
Okay.
and paste it, and accordingly merge the areas, the surroundings.
Okay. So this is CraftAngle's white gesso that she has used to prep the MDF planks. And now, as she said, she's going to cut out these decoupage napkins to kind of do decoupage on the whole plank thing. For those of you who are joining us for the first time on our decoupage workshop, most of you are recurring members, but still, those of you who are joining us for the first time, we had launched Made in India decoupage napkins, I think 8, 9 months now. So they have been loved by you all, and it's a category that's expanding every release by release. So what Anamika is using is one of our first release. So these are this has like a very beautiful vintagey kind of a background, very like shabby chic. Which has lot like a focal point is one flower and one butterfly. We have these in multiple colors. The one that she's using today is pink butterfly with a pink flower. As I said, we kind of wanted to do something which is reminiscence of Valentine. So it could be like red, pink colors, or it could be like Valentine related products. So that is what, we are targeting for this month. Now, as always, with our two people live, in case you have any queries on what products we are using or how we are using it, please feel free to question below and we'll be happy to help. One of the main reason why we are doing these lives are that we want to show you our products in live, and in case there are any questions, we would like to answer about these products in the live itself. So for those of you who joined in late, because I can see people have started joining in, today Anamika is doing decoupage on an MDF plank based, which she has already primed with CrafTangles gesso. She's going to use the butterfly napkin. So this is CrafTangles decoupage napkin, which has a big pink butterfly and a pink rose. Okay. Thank you, Kavita. Yes, I saw your reel also with our napkins. I hope you're enjoying it. So So I'll also start and show you what I'll be making. Now, before I do that, just a gentle reminder that our patina workshop, a lot of you had been asking for physical workshops. As I said, we will make it happen once we have a little bit of free time in our calendar. So with our new year, we want to start, doing more physical classes for people who have been asking for it. So we are doing our first mixed media class physically in Mumbai, which is in Kandivali area. So it is tomorrow, 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. We have limited slots still left. So in case you are interested to join us, so this is just a sample of our patina mixed media panel that I had created during one of our napkin release. We are not going to make the exact same thing, but we are going to learn a lot of techniques and how to do end to end. The class is for 4,000 rupees. It is tomorrow in Kandivali, 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. Few slots are left. Everything else is booked. So in case you are interested, please do check out our stories. And in case you are interested, you can definitely DM us and we'll be happy to answer what all we are including in the class, etc. Hi, Vandana. So this is what we'll be doing tomorrow physically. We have already, posted some BTS and sneak peeks. So in case you are interested, do DM us. And now coming on to our live. So these are the two cards that we made in the live with Parvati. Again, as I said, a lot of Valentine themed stuff. So I have kind of concentrating on paper crafting in January. So that is my target. So I just want to, kind of show people that CraftAngles has a huge range of paper crafting supplies, and you could definitely, check out and give you some ideas on how you could do this. So this is actually alcohol inks, and then I have created like this shaped card, which you can, very Valentine colorful theme kind of a card, which you can put on your gift tags, give it as a greeting card. Actually, it could be in your a page on your scrapbook album also, if those of you who are into scrapbook album making and all those things. So these are two of those. This we did last week in live with Parvati. Parvati did a 3D paper crafting kind of a project, and I did this. Then 2 days back, again, I kind of took a paper crafting project where I made this card. So this is kind of like a slider card, and then it opens up to have this message. So you could, again, this could be a scrapbooking page on your, like an interactive page on your scrapbook. It could be a gift tag. It could be a card, whatever you want to make. I made cards because simply, it's easier to make. And this was done with Sneha. So Sneha made a decoupage project and I did paper crafting. So this is where, I showed end to end how to stamp, how to color the character, how to cut the character, everything. So today, whatever I'll be making, I'm going to skip these steps because it will kind of get repetitive. And with Anamika, I always have a pressure कि मुझे 1 घंटे में खत्म करना है. तो ये सब
अरे
इसीलिए
ऐसा
मैंने
नहीं.
नहीं, नहीं मतलब अच्छा है, दैट्स अ गुड थिंग, मतलब इसीलिए मैंने थोड़ा प्रेपिंग कर लिया है। तो अगर आपको जानना हो कि कैरेक्टर कलर कैसे करते हैं, कैरेक्टर कट कैसे करते हैं, तो ये आप मेरे लास्ट लाइव में देख सकते हो। ठीक है?
Okay.
उसके
So
लास्ट लाइव
what
में
I
या
acha, yeah.
प्लीज़। नो, नो प्लीज़ गो
Yeah,
अहेड,
what I
फिर
have done is I have put my decoupage glue,
हुँ,
okay, and I have pasted the paper,
ठीक
right?
है,
And now I'm going to blend in the surroundings. तो
राइट,
अभी तक मैंने इसको ना separate नहीं किया because that will help me blending in the entire
ईज़ियर,
thing
या,
together. Okay.
या। So you want to tell us the shade names that you'll be using because I
Yes,
know सबसे
absolutely.
common आएगा.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah.
So I'll be using, see, keeping in mind the shades, mostly they are of peach and browns and greens, but more
Yeah.
on the turquoise or minty part.
Yeah.
Okay, so I
Yeah.
am planning to use peach sorbet.
Correct.
Then the base, I'll be using some maybe buttercream.
Okay.
Then I'll be using some botanical teal.
Okay.
I'll
Your
be using
favorite.
some chocolate, yeah, chocolate syrup.
Another
And let's
favorite.
see. Yeah.
Yes.
And maybe some umber, which I have an acrylic shade with. Because
Cool.
if I want to make it darker, I'll be using some umber. That is
Right.
that acrylic. Yeah.
Right.
So
Right.
let me just start with the lightest of all. So I'm going to use little bit of buttercream, and which, uh, the entire thing you'll be able to check out in this part. So I hope that I'm visible with the color palette here. Is it visible?
थोड़ा सा on the आपका edge जो है ना एकदम which is next to
इसको
the
हटाओ.
palette उतना हाँ थोड़ा आप और ले सकते हो अंदर palette को. Yes. Yes.
Yeah,
Now it's
visible.
quite visible.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, great, great. So I'm going to mix. Maybe I'll be using some gesso as well, क्योंकि light करना पड़ता है shades.
Correct. Correct. Correct.
Yeah. So
So
this
for
is my,
to blend to like lighten it instead of white, you are using CrafTangles just. Cool.
yes, gesso, or you can also use chalk paint, white chalk
Yeah.
paint,
Snow
whatever.
White chalk paint, whatever you
Yeah,
have.
yeah.
Correct. So, guys, just a reminder the shade names that she spoke of are all CraftAngles chalk paint. So, the color that she is using is Peach Sorbet for the peachy color, Buttercream for the yellow base, Botanical Teal for the teal color, and then, yeah, so Gesso she is using as a whitener to whiten the colors. So, the product that she is using is Gesso White, and then she has chocolate syrup for the brown, and then wherever she'll need a little bit of more dark brown color, she's going to use burnt umber. Burnt umber is regular acrylic that she's going to use, which I think is Camlin or Fevicryl, like whatever.
Yeah, camel. Yeah.
Camel, Camel. So that is what Anamika is going to use. Thank you. Yes, yes. A lot of thought process went into the name. So thank you for I mean, appreciating the fact, Vandana. So yes, now what I'll be doing is I actually, keeping into theme of my paper crafting project, I have decided to kind of do another interactive card. So this is going to be like a pop-up kind of a card that I have decided to do today. So for my card base, what I'm using are these vertical notelets. So these actually create a vertical card like so, rather than a horizontal card, which is this card. So this is actually our regular card. So this is how they open. So as you can see, these are regular A2 cards. Vertical is opening it vertical. Yeah, so you can see the difference. So this is our card bases that I'm using. It comes with a same sized envelope also that you can, directly use after making your card. Hello, Pradnya. So that is what I'll be using. Now my sorry, this is all my prep of classes there on the table. So I'll just keep it aside. So yes, so I'm making an interactive card and Anamika is doing decoupage project for those of you who joined in late. And of the stencil that I'll be using is one of our bouquet stencils. So we have these two stencils again pretty popular in our brand. This is bouquet balloons and bouquet heart. So today I'm going to actually show you how you can create a bouquet effect with our stencils. Okay. So this is what I'm talking about. This is like a bouquet effect. I hope you can see. So bokeh इफेक्ट इज लाइक बेसिकली बबली इफेक्ट जो आता है बहुत सारे बबल्स होते हैं तो पिक्चर में जो रेनबो जैसे शेड्स आते हैं दैट इज कॉल्ड बोके इफेक्ट एंड दैट इज व्हाट इट्स अ वेरी प्रिटी इफेक्ट एंड दैट इज व्हाट we'll try and replicate today.
So now I'm just making sure that the base color, the lightest of all the base color, I
Mhm.
am just blending in with the tissue ka color. Okay.
Cool, cool.
And then I'm going to put in more colors.
Okay,
So अभी जैसे दिख रहा है यहाँ पे there are two different zones,
right.
but the base color is done. So once this is dry, I'm going to merge it.
Yeah. So remember with acrylics, acrylics are always permanent. So with acrylics, you can always layer one color on top of the other, which Anamika, she said, she's going to do that. तो उन्होंने एक बेस कलर डाल दिया जो उनका ब्राउनिश शेड है, कहीं मिंटी है, कहीं ब्राउनी है, और फिर वो उसके ऊपर दूसरे कलर्स से लेयर करेंगे टू क्रिएट मोर ब्लेंडेड लुक. सो विथ वाटर कलर्स यू ऑलवेज वर्क इन लाइक वन लेयर, टू layers मैक्स, क्योंकि it is always water reactive. But with acrylics, since they dry permanent, you can work in layers with your blending. So for my bouquet effect, this has been done using candid picked raspberry distressing. And for the other layers, which I'll be showing you an example of, I am using candied apple. So these are both distressings and not oxides. Now, whenever you're using distressing, I cannot recommend this enough. You have to make sure that you use a good cardstock for blending, or everything goes to waste, all the effort, all the inks, everything. So this is the cardstock that I recommend for all my tutorials. So this is dual textured white cardstock. We have it in 300 GSM and 250 GSM. And even our notelet bases are all dual textured white. So you can, definitely use any of these to make your distressing blending. So I'm going to use my station to keep everything in place, and then I'll start blending. I'll be using ink blending brushes to blend the colors. Now, as always, guys, if you have any queries, please, comment down below and we'll be happy to answer. Work stuff a little up, but it's okay. I hope now this will be better, Pradnya. So my base layer is added. As you can see, I have kind of kept it uneven because that's the beauty of the bokeh effect. कि कुछ भी ऐसे मतलब एक flat color नहीं होता है. It kind of is variations. Okay. And again, if you are using dark colors like how I am using, make sure you don't put a lot of color. Start with a light hand whenever you are using such kind of vibrant colors, especially to create the bokeh background. अभी मैंने स्टेंसिल को थोड़ा मूव किया है. सो द बोके इफेक्ट इज लेयरिंग सच काइंड ऑफ हार्ट काइंड ऑफ एन इफेक्ट एक के ऊपर एक. व्हाट आई लाइक टू डू इज सबसे लोएस्ट लेयर जो होता है वो मैं थोड़ा डार्क रखती हूँ और उसके ऊपर जो लेयर्स आते हैं वो लाइटर 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 करते जाती हूँ. आई यूज द सेम शेड, बट इफ यू कैन नॉट कंट्रोल योर हैंड प्रेशर, आप डेफिनेटली लाइक इंक्स में भी 3-4 शेड्स आते हैं तो आप वो 3-4 शेड्स ऑफ द सेम फैमिली यूज कर सकते हो फ्रॉम द डार्केस्ट टू द lightest. So you can now see it has started building up. भी मैं थोड़ा इधर I'll like concentrate on this part. Again, there is no right or wrong since you are going with a light hand. आप ऐसे पार्ट में भी कर सकते हो जहाँ पे आपको लगे ज्यादा बोके इफेक्ट देना है, कम बोके इफेक्ट देना है. आप एक्चुअली अपने स्टेंसिल को उल्टा भी कर सकते हो ताकि you can use it in a different way. Yes, blending का जादू. कविता. True.
Okay,
So I think
so
I'll, yeah, please go ahead. Please go ahead.
I'm just sealing the paper. one by
Mm-hmm.
one, and then
Okay.
I'm going to again work on it.
सो सील करने के लिए आप डेकोपाज ग्लू का कोट मार
Yes,
रहे हो?
yes, yes,
ओके.
absolutely, absolutely.
एंड आपने अभी सब प्लैंक्स को अलग कर दिया है.
Yes, because that will help me working with it.
ठीक है. Sounds good. Where's my...
क्योंकि क्या हो रहा था, when I was blending in the colors,
Hmm.
the tissue, the paper was soaking in some water, so
Okay.
wrinkles आ रहे थे, and I don't want
Right.
that, right?
Right.
So I'm going to first seal it and then work on it.
ओके. सो आज एक्चुअली हम लोग ब्लेंडिंग ही कर रहे हैं. आप मैं डिस्ट्रेसिंग कर रही हूँ और आप एक्रिलिक्स कर रहे हो. So, oh yes, I had one other step. I actually forgot to get one product. Just give me a minute.
So you can just sand out the extra sheet with the help of a sandpaper, or you can use water as well.
So since हम लोग Valentine बना रहे हैं, so I have shown you like shines with alcoholings foils. तो मैंने सोचा आज मैं दूसरा प्रोडक्ट यूज करती हूँ दिखाने के लिए कि आप like this will go beautifully with Valentine projects, right? So and that is our unicorn dream paste. So for those of you who have already used this paste will know like it actually dries clear and it has a lot of like rainbow shimmery goodness in it. Uh, but here, what it will do is, since this is water based and distressing react with water, it will slightly take the color of your whatever is below it, right? So, isme red color already below hai. So, this will try kind of like a pinkish color. It will react with the red color in our base. Yeah. Where did I keep this stencil? So, I'll just clean this stencil first, and then, we will use the same stencil for the with the Unicorn Dreams paste. With distressing, the cleaning is very easy. All you have to do is put some water and
So the basic colors which I had used, they have all dried up, and
okay.
now I'm sort of using few more colors on top
Mm-hmm.
so that the blending looks more accurate. Okay, so
Right.
now let's come to this side. The base color is like in peaches and in blues. Now
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use some brown in here
Okay.
and
It is
just
coming out really beautiful, Anamika.
thanks. Thank you.
मतलब मुझे
Uh,
ऐसा लग रहा है मैं आपका ब्लेंडिंग का दिमाग ऐसे ले लूं. Very pretty.
thank you. यहाँ पे थोड़ा सा green and then again blend in. Okay. So यहाँ पे like here we see that it is too brown. So now
Mm-hmm.
what you have to do is basically थोड़ा सा उसको dry करो.
Mm-hmm.
So once that is dry, उसको थोड़ा सा brightness देने के लिए I'm going to use some botanical teal
Great idea. Working in layers is always very good.
and then blend in.
Thank you, Vandana. So Vandana says coming out beautifully.
You
So Kavita is saying blending बहुत सुंदर दिख रहा है. It is very addictive once you get hang of it.
Yeah.
I'm decoupaging too, and I'm watching this live making few things for order. That's so cool, Pradnya. फोटो लेके आना. कल आप आ रहे हो ना क्लास में? We will see what you made.
Okay. So see, the first blending is done. Let's come to the second one.
So this is how we also completed our stenciling of Unicorn Dream Space through the. So this is going to add a lot of shine once it dries. So we'll let this dry, and I'll just clean my stencil and come in a minute.
In the meantime, again, I'm going to seal my decoupage paper with decoupage glue.
That sounds awesome, Pranya. I would love to see physically क्या जादू कर रहे हो with decoupage. Just remove a little bit of excess from the sides. Yeah, let this dry. नॉर्मली माई पेस्ट इन पिंच मैं उनको हीट ड्राई करती हूँ बट सिंस अगर घाई नहीं हो लाइक राइट नाउ आई prep the other things of the card, then I let this naturally air dry. I always feel that natural air drying will give you better results than the like heat tool wala drying. So while that dries, the top layer, what I'm going to do is I'll start prepping my card. So अभी मेरा idea is that this panel is going to go here and then हम लोग उस पे sentiment डालेंगे and then inside the girl is going to stand and she's going to hold like a lovey-dovey thing ऐसा. So and then here there'll be another sentiment that you can add. So here are some of the stamp sets that we have under our brand, which is dedicated to Valentine, not floral ones. So these are all character ones. Floral ones alag hai. So you could, use any of these to actually make such kind of card that I am making. So this is called Will You Be Mine, जो मैंने अपने ये XOXO और love वाले card में sentiments use किए थे. Then this is the girl that I'll be using today. So the stamp set is called I Love You. Then this is another one, super pretty. This is called You and Me. And then this is the one which is called Sweet Love. So this is what I had used here. So to create this slider. So आप कोई भी इनमें से use कर सकते हो, to make a like a fun Valentine card. Awesome. So Pranay is saying मैंने decoupage Anamika मैम से सीखा है, so I'm trying my best.
I know she's really
आपकी
good.
star pupil.
She is really good at it.
Yeah, yeah.
Blending
She
and all.
has correct. She has picked up blending very well. Like I
Yes.
also saw her projects. So very cool. Thank you, Coral Craft Creation. Coral Craft Creation says very beautiful. It's awesome. Shalu says beautiful, beautiful. So thank you, Shalu. सो अभी हमारी लड़की ऐसे खड़े होने वाली है. मैंने ये लड़की को ऑलरेडी कलर करके काट के सब रेडी रखा है. सो टू कलर हर व्हाट आई हैव यूज्ड आर आवर लिक्विड वाटर कलर्स. नाउ अगेन हाउ टू blend, how to color, etc. You can check out my previous live. उसमें हमने step by step पूरा दिखाया प्रोजेक्ट. तो मतलब you will get an idea on how to do coloring, etc. So I'll not repeat the same thing again, just to save time. Now to create the pop-up mechanism, what I'm doing is very simple. I'm just going to take the center of my card, and again I'm eyeballing it, like there is no uh, like रॉकेट साइंस टू इट, आई एम जस्ट आईबॉलिंग इट, और मैं चेक कर रही हूँ कि मुझे मेरी लड़की के पैरों के बीच में थिकनेस कितनी चाहिए, क्योंकि वहां पे लड़की खड़ी होगी, ओके, टू क्रिएट द होल स्टैंडिंग थिंग. So, and I want to like keep it up till her legs only. So my cut is going to be less than her legs ka length. Okay. So that is how I am deciding on how long to cut. So this is how we have cut. And then isko hum.
Khyati, you'll have to excuse me for 2 minutes here. There's someone at the gate. Just
Sure,
two
sure,
minutes.
sure. No
Yeah.
worries, no worries. Awesome, awesome. आई एम हैप्पी टू डू दैट. मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है लाइक जब लोग इंस्पायर होके चीजें करते हैं. सो रियली होपिंग यू कैन मेक समथिंग कूल, प्रणय. सो अभी मैं ग्लू लेके आई विल जस्ट ग्लू द गर्ल हियर. सो ये जो स्ट्रिप है, दिस पार्ट ऑफ द स्ट्रिप ओनली टिल द फोल्ड लाइन इज वेयर आई विल बी पुटिंग ग्लू. ठीक है. एंड देन आई विल stick the girl in between this. Okay. And we will let this dry. Sorry.
Yeah. Sorry.
No worries. Actually, I could have used red tape here, would have been faster rather than using glue. But it's okay. Not a problem.
See, two of these are done.
Hmm.
I hope they are like
Yes,
visible,
yes,
the
they are
blending.
visible.
Yeah.
And the blending is looking very nice, very mystery wala wo hota hai na, fantasy kind of a blending.
Yeah, I thought ke, something for the, since it's Valentine, it's not necessarily वो गर्लफ्रेंड वाला बॉयफ्रेंड वाला नहीं आया दिमाग में, वो लगा के घर के
Right.
लिए वो ऐसा वाला कुछ बनाते हैं ना.
हाँ, नहीं आपका डेकोपाज भी है तो मेक सेंस.
So this is now, let's start with this.
Thank you, Kavita. So this is how it will close and then this is how it will open. Okay. So you can see actually अब मैं ऐसा दिखाती हूँ. मैं पूरा close नहीं कर रही हूँ क्योंकि glue 100% dry नहीं है. But this is how it will open and this is how the girl is going to stand. And she is blowing kisses and in the background you can see our complete heart wala background that we have created. Okay. Very quick to make. These kind of pop-up cards are very easy. Again, nothing specialty required. अभी इसके ऊपर we are going to use another base of the same size. So I'm going to remove the same base. Fold it in half. आप इससे एक्चुअली आइडियली यू शुड यूज अ लिटिल बिट लार्जर कार्ड स्टॉक, क्योंकि ये थोड़ा कट टू कट रहेगा तो ये थोड़ा बाहर आ जाएगा एज यू कैन सी. बट व्हाट आई विल बी डूइंग इज आई विल बी ट्रिमिंग द साइड्स. सो एसेंशियली कोई ज्यादा फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा. बट आइडियली इफ यू कुड डू मेक दिस अ लिटिल बिट स्मॉलर एंड मेक दैट अ लिटिल बिट लॉन्गर, so you can do it like that. I'll have to get that tape. सॉरी आज थोड़ा मैं ये स्टेप भूल ही गई थी कट होने के बाद आई रियलाइज दैट आई हैव टू कवर इट विथ अनदर बेस so kind of completely slipped so I forgot to get the stuff out. I'm going to use red tacky tape to cover the base.
Okay, let this dry. Then I'm going to use some stamping on this. So this is, I think this is old newspaper, Khyati, if I'm not wrong. The
Yeah,
stamp?
yeah,
Yeah.
that's old newspaper. So, for those of you who are joining us for the first time, whatever products we are talking about or showing you, including things like tapes, molds, etc., everything is available on our website, which is www.hndmd.com. And if you simply search by the names of the product that we are talking about or codes, you will find those products. So as you can see, I have kept a little bit of border because as I said, we are going to trim. So I did not want the tape to come in between while I'm trimming. So इसलिए मैंने थोड़ा थोड़ा white border छोड़ दिया है on the corners. Making sure everything is lining up correctly, holding things. ठीक है. And we now have covered the cut part or whatever was our mechanism. So now from front, it looks like a fresh card. As I said, I'll trim the edges. वो मैं कर देती हूँ. One time affordable waterproof stamp pad. How long will it take to not dry? For affordable or waterproof stamp pads are not affordable, to be honest. They are expensive. So it is going to burn your pocket a little. But personally, for me, as I have, said in my lives also, go for Versafine Onyx Black, which is what I have used today also. So ये हमेशा मेरे टेबल पे होता ही है. This is more expensive than Ranger, but its life is very long as compared to Ranger. Like this is almost 5 to 6 years old, and I use in stamping, journaling, mixed media, हर जगह. So I use a lot of this ink pad. इसका छोटा size भी आता है, but if you are going for an investment, this will be much more value for money than the chota size. And yeah, Onyx Black, Versafine.
Okay, so like my base is almost done.
Yeah.
Now I have two stencils out here. One says this is our happy place. Okay. And
Okay.
the other says welcome to our home. Now, which one
Hmm.
do you want me to use?
This is our happy place. मेरे
Okay.
लिए.
Okay.
Let's wait to see what other people want to say.
Yeah. How about the rest?
Yeah. So आपको क्या सेंटिमेंट डालने आपके हिसाब से वोट गाइस दिस इज आवर हैप्पी प्लेस और वेलकम टू आवर होम व्हाट स्टेंसिल शुड अनामिका यूज सो 2 मिनट अभी ये लाइव गया होगा एक्चुअली थोड़ा लैग चलता है ना 2 मिनट
Hmm.
लगेंगे
No problem. I'll wait.
दिस इज आवर हैप्पी प्लेस कविता ने बोला
Okay. Okay.
और प्रज्ञा सेज हैप्पी प्लेस सो आई गेस
Okay.
हैप्पी
Correct.
प्लेस इट इज
Yeah. Happy.
दो लोगों ने बोल दिया
Yes.
यस
So I'm going to distribute. This is our happy place. Okay. Because I don't
ओके
want to ruin the look.
कूल कूल सो कविता नहीं ये ड्रॉप में नहीं आता है इसका छोटा इज लाइक अ स्क्वायर शेप तो मिनी डिस्ट्रेसिंग का जो साइज होता है ना दे आर लाइक 1 by 1 इंच तो वैसे छोटे स्क्वायर्स आते हैं ड्रॉप वाला इज अ डिफरेंट ब्रांड दैट्स टक्सीडो दैट इज नॉट वाटर प्रूफ वर्सा फाइन इज वाटर प्रूफ और उसके स्क्वायर आते हैं कंपनी सेम है बट लाइन ऑफ प्रोडक्ट डिफरेंट है
Okay. Now I don't know which color will look nice on this. So at present I'm using white. Okay. Now let's check it out.
या थोड़ा है ट्रिकी
हाँ.
सो सिंस वी ट्रिम्ड आवर कार्ड बेस हमको इसको भी थोड़ा ट्रिम करना पड़ेगा क्योंकि दिस आई वांट स्मॉलर देन दिस ओके सो वेयर इज माय स्केल so this is 4 inches by 5.25 right so I'm going to do 5 inches by 3.75 so 1.25 inches small on both the sides
Yeah. I think white is good to go. Well,
okay
how about
so
you? Yeah.
yeah, so Rianger also says our happy place. So I guess our happy place one.
Happy place. Yeah. Now
Yeah.
I'm going to use my texture paste. Okay. So I'm not going to use any color. White texture paste directly लगाऊंगी अभी. So this is our. I'm going to place happy here and place here. All right.
So just to show you what I was talking about, so in this heart you'll be able to see. So do you see this heart? ये हार्ट आधा वाइट है और आधा रेडिश हो गया दैट इज बिकॉज एज आई सेड यू नो दिस इज अ क्लियर पेस्ट सो इट विल रिएक्ट विथ समथिंग विच इज बिलो इट सो इफ इट इज एक्रिलिक कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है क्योंकि एक्रिलिक इज 100% ड्राई बट सिंस वी हैव यूज डिस्ट्रेसिंग्स विच इज वाटर रिएक्टिव एंड पेस्ट विच इज वाटर बेस्ड तो वो दोनों ने रिएक्ट करके कलर भेजा है and that's again a very cool effect for those of you who know who like that effect. I personally love it. And you can see the shimmer that the light is catching. I'm going to cut this to 5 by 3. Now that is done, mm, you can see how it looks right here. ऐसे background में white है, पतला सा white border है, right? So abhi, on top of this, I'm going to add some sentiments. For sentiments, I'm going to use one of my favorite dye, जो मैं इसे resist किया था क्योंकि मेरे को बाकी products में ये काफी on your face हो जाता. So this dye is called In Love Words. It has three cutouts, so it will cut out I love you. Okay, wait, let me show it to you in red. So it is going to cut out I love you. Okay, then it will cut out Be Mine, and then it is going to cut out Happy Valentine's Day. Okay, so all these three cutouts come from one die. मैंने सारे कट करके रखे हैं क्योंकि आई एम गोइंग टू यूज इट इन फ्यूचर प्रोजेक्ट्स ऑल्सो एंड आई जस्ट वांटेड टू show you के how I use my dyes, right? So I have talked about this in my earlier videos also, that I like to stack my dyes. So they kind of create like a thickness, like a thin MDF piece. So this is four pieces of white, और fifth piece जो मैंने लगाया है वो है gold या इसमें मैंने पिंक कलर्ड कार्ड स्टॉक लिया है क्राफ्ट एंगल्स का. दैट वाज द गोल्ड मिरर कार्ड स्टॉक एंड अगेन सेम, इट इज काइंड ऑफ थिक. एंड देन this is I love you. Again, the same thing. This is from a ruby red cardstock, and this I think is called baby pink cardstock. Our colored cardstock may currently be out of stock, but that is what I have used here. एंड मैं इधर आई लव यू का ऐसे लगाने वाली हूँ और कुछ नहीं करूंगी. आई हैव जस्ट क्रिएटेड दिस ब्यूटिफुल बैकग्राउंड विद लॉट ऑफ शिमर्स एंड आई एम गोइंग टू यूज दिस एज अ फोकल पॉइंट फॉर द फ्रंट. हाय स्नेहा. हेलो हेलो हेलो. Then I'm going to eyeball the center and stick it. Uh, Anamika is using white texture paste for passing it through the stencil.
You can also use your chalk paint, but I wanted the thing to be a bit lifted up, so
Okay.
I'm using texture paste.
Cool. Cool. Thank you, Sneha. So Sneha says बहुत सुंदर बना रहे हो दोनों लोग.
Thank you.
So here I'm going to show you one quick hack for creating like a colorful borders. So for that, what I use is I'll complete this later on, but मैंने सोचा एक part आपको बता दूं, and then we will. So what I'm doing is I am covering this edge to edge with some white tape. Here it is very important कि आप red tape ना use करके white tape use कीजिए, कि red tape बहुत ज़्यादा sticky होता है, वो हमें नहीं use करना. You can also use sticky back here where I'm using white tape. I'll show it to you in a minute कि मैं क्या करूँगी. Love is in the air, indeed. Kavita, love is in the air. Okay. And then I need to see again something randomly planned. Just give me a minute.
Okay, so I'm going to just dry it up.
So, Anamika, are you using a cardstock or MDF board? It's an MDF board,
MDF.
Ravina.
हाँ.
Yep. Yep. So here I wanted to show you कि आप क्या कर सकते हो. So I'm going to use my reactive foils and you can also use gilding flake. मैं थोड़ा सा छोटा demo दे दूंगी. So my gilding flake box. So again guys ये थोड़ा randomly plan हुआ so please bear with me. Yeah, I was not planning to show this demo today but मैंने सोचा इसमें अच्छा लगेगा. So what I have done is मैंने white tape की एक strip मारी है. This is I think 1/2 inch or 3/4 inch white tape that we sell. Now it is very important that you use either this or sticky back. Don't use red tape. ठीक है? Because red tape is extremely sticky. And then what you can do is take one of our foils. We have like 11, 12 colors. As you can see, मैंने just to save space सारे एक में डाल के रखे हैं. So I'm going to use some red color over here. And then what I'm doing is I'm sticking it like so. Okay. You can see immediately it kind of created that red border. Of course, I'll trim a little bit thoda ye. But what this will do is when I put my cardstock, which is slightly smaller than the card base, तो यहाँ से पूरा red एक shiny border peek through होएगा. Just a little bit of glitter to add on your card base. Another thing that you can do is use some gilding flakes. So गिल्डिंग फ्लेक्स हर जगह बहुत जल्दी घुस जाता है मतलब बहुत उड़ता है व्हाट आई लाइक टू डू इज आई हैव काइंड ऑफ क्रिएटेड सच काइंड ऑफ बॉक्स उस बॉक्स के अंदर आई पुट माय कार्ड स्टॉक और इसके अंदर ही मैं थोड़ा गिल्डिंग फ्लेक्स करती हूँ सो दैट काइंड ऑफ गिव्स मी कंट्रोल सो हाउ दिस वर्क्स इज आप टेप मारिए या स्टिकी बैग वॉट एवर यू वॉन्ट टू यूज एंड टेक अ लिटिल बिट ऑफ गिल्डिंग फ्लेक्स इन योर हैंड. Now this is a little bit of messy as compared to foils. And then you start rubbing it. Yeah. And you can see it has started sticking and giving you that shine. Right? So, but again, very like as compared to foils, it is messier. So I don't do this a lot. And foils also have a lot of colors. So you can select the one that So that is how you can add a little bit of shimmer on your project. मैं कंटिन्यू करूंगी फॉइल के साथ ही, बट जस्ट आई वांटेड टू शो इट. प्लीज गो अहेड अनामिका.
Yeah. So I'm just adding in more depth with the help of some browns. That's
ओके.
it.
सो उसके बाजू बाजू में व्हाइट के बाजू में आपने थोड़ा किया.
Yes, yes, that's it.
हम्म.
Okay, so let's see now how it looks. Yeah.
थैंक यू कविता.
Yeah. Now I'm going to use some uh, distressing with the help of my colors only, chalk paints only, so that it gives a more. It adds more depth to the project.
राइट.
So some more umber mixed with chocolate syrup,
ओके.
and I'm going to distress the edge. Now, just to show you the difference between the two, I kind of like adding more depth at the edges. So I use this distressing technique with the help of my chalk paints.
ओके.
You can also use distress inks. So that will also serve the purpose.
ओके. कविता says Anamika ma'am beautiful project.
Thank you. You should have seen the actual, project which I bought. I mean, I bought it purposely because I knew I'm going to give it a makeover. But it was so poorly made. It was like someone had stuck few papers
अच्छा.
saying this is our happy place or something like that. I don't remember.
ओके.
बहुत ही गंदा दिखता था.
तो वो आपने खरीदा.
हाँ, मैंने खरीदा इसीलिए क्योंकि आई वांटेड दीज थ्री पीसेस जस्ट टू
अच्छा.
मेक. या
अच्छा.
बिकॉज आई हैड दिस प्रोजेक्ट इन माइंड. तो
अच्छा.
ये कहीं पे मिला मुझे, सो आई जस्ट
हाँ.
पिक्ड इट अप.
हाँ. Today Anamika has reached 1 hour mark.
या
Something different.
नो, आई पर्पसली आई वाज गोइंग स्लो आल्सो, क्योंकि वो रोज
अनामिका.
जल्दी जल्दी हो जाता है फिर मुझे बड़ा खराब सा लगता है.
हाँ, अनामिका बोल रही है कि मैं आज तुम बच्चों के हिसाब से स्लो 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 काम कर रही हूँ.
नहीं नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है. आई मीन ठीक है, इट्स ओके.
Sometimes it's good. So I'm also done. I'll just add the sentiment in the inside. So for inside sentiment, I'm using from the same stamp set, I love you. And the sentiment says I'm much more me when I'm with you. So again, the same thing. Uh, we are using the stamp with my Versafine Onyx Black. Where did I keep? Thank you, Isha. Can we use varnish on archival inks with when used with stamps? Uh, archival inks के साथ हम varnish या you can use. We have used it in a lot of project, Isha. We have added CrafTangles varnish on top of archival projects. You can use. Not a problem.
Yeah, now sort of looking. Okay.
So Kavita is saying she is going slow. We love watching her blending. Just a treat to watch.
Thank you. Okay, so this is the project ready now. I hope everything is clear.
यस यस आप अभी एक बार ज़ूम करके दिखा देंगे वो जो कैमरा चाहिए
Ah,
या फिर यू कैन टेक इट इन योर हैंड एंड शो इट टू
yeah,
पीपल
yeah, I'll do that.
दिस वाज योर लास्ट स्टेप नो बाय द वे मैंने सोचा वार्निश कुछ करना हो तो
No, this was my last step. I was thinking of putting in some more elements, but I think this is looking very nice.
या
I
मतलब
don't want to spoil
एलिगेंट
the
लग रहा
look.
है या
Yeah, elegant लग रहा है, correct.
यस अभी वो एच के बाजू में आपने किया है ना वो जो ब्राउन कलर से उससे
Brown,
वो
हाँ,
थ्री
it's
डी इफेक्ट
visible ना.
आया
हाँ.
या थ्री डी इफेक्ट आ गया वेरी प्रिटी वी कैन सी द स्टैंपिंग ऑल्सो दिस इज अवर यस lovely वेरी कूल अभी पास देख के इतना मस्त लग रहा है ना
Now what I'll do is I'm going to varnish it.
थैंक यू मम्मी जी सो माय मदर इन लॉ इज लाइव एंड शी इज सेइंग वेरी ब्यूटीफुल
Oh, how nice. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Kavita. So Kavita says lovely project, both of them. So Anamika is now adding varnish. So to answer your question, Isha, you can add varnish post the archival Inca stamping. She has done it with, I think you used archival ink only, no?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, so she has used archival jet black और उसके ऊपर हम craft angles decoupage varnish कर रहे हैं and she's adding just a coat of it. And I am also done with my card. So this is how my card looks. It's
No, let me see. I haven't seen yours. 1 minute.
हाँ.
Yeah, it's very pretty.
So ऐसे if you
Beautiful.
put it in the shine, so you can see we have added shine with unicorn dreams. Now you can see the shine. Okay, and then we have done die cutting and we have created that bouquet effect using stencils and distressing. On the edging, I have done foiling. एकदम परफेक्ट नहीं हुआ क्योंकि मैं यहाँ पे आपको दिखा रही थी गिल्डिंग फ्लेक्स और वो सब का तो काइंड ऑफ आई वांटेड टू शो यू सो इट्स नॉट 100% perfect but that I'll show you next time how you can do it 100% perfect. Thank you, Pradnya. So
I'm putting varnish on this one only because ये अभी तक
oh,
ना dry नहीं हुआ, so I'm not going
spread
to
होएगा
disturb
yeah
these. हाँ, spread होगा. ये हो
हाँ
गया है पूरी तरह. So let me put varnish because इसी में मैंने देखा
हाँ
कि spread हो गया. So I'm going to put varnish on this and show you how the. I mean, I
yeah
love the shine of this varnish.
varnish lover हो आप
मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है. I mean, I have used other varnishes as well, but इसका shine ना मुझे
thank
बहुत
you
अच्छा
thank
लगता है. I
you
just love it.
so Shalu says absolutely beautiful. Thank you, Shalu.
Thank
So and
you.
then how it opens is it actually you can see here from here कि लड़की कितनी आगे खड़ी है in the pop-up mechanism and if I have to show you the card ऐसे तो दिस इज हाउ द गर्ल स्टैंड्स यहाँ पे भी लाइट के कारण शायद आपको ना दिख रहा हो बट वी हैव क्रिएटेड द बोके इफेक्ट जो ऐसे पूरा वो हार्ट्स का बोके इफेक्ट किया है यूजिंग पिंक डिस्ट्रेसिंग्स सो पूरा लवी डवी बैकग्राउंड है एंड देन इनसाइड इट सेज आई एम मच मोर मी व्हेन आई एम विथ यू अगेन फ्रॉम द सेम स्टैम्प सेट that I have added and then I'm just going to do to and from and this will complete my card. Again, I have made card. बट आप ऐसे ही ऐसे गिफ्ट बॉक्स पे लगा देंगे तो यू कैन मेक इट लाइक अ टैग। अगर आप स्क्रैप बुकिंग करते हो तो दिस कैन बी वन ऑफ योर पेज ऑफ अ स्क्रैप बुकिंग एल्बम, जहाँ पे लड़की खड़ी होती है, इधर आप सेंटिमेंट डालो और इधर आप एक टैग का मैकेनिज्म दे दो तो फोटो निकल जाए, या यहाँ पे आप फोटो डाल सकते हो। सो अगेन द कॉन्सेप्ट रिमेन्स सेम, आप उसको कहीं भी यूज कर सकते हो। वंस यू अंडरस्टैंड द कॉन्सेप्ट यू कैन यूज इट इन एनी वेज दैट यू वांट। So yes, that is the card for today. Again, lovey-dovey Valentine card. Thank you, Pradnya. So आपको shine दिखानी है अनामिका? Like you want to zoom in and show, and then we'll see your face. Yes. Yes.
I
So
think
this
that
is the shine that Anamika was talking about. You can see how pretty it looks. इसमें आप हमारे रेनबो ग्लिटर्स जो है वो ऐड करके यू कैन मेक इट मोर शाइनी ऑल्सो इफ यू वांट। वो भी अनामिका ने लाइव में एक दो बार दिखाया है। So you could definitely do
in
that.
fact you can mix the rainbow glitter in resin
Yeah.
and pour it on top. So this will become
हाँ.
totally waterproof. It will
Yeah.
last you like
So that also we
ages.
have shown कि हमने रेजन में ग्लिटर मिक्स करके अनामिका ने ऑलरेडी दिखाया हुआ है। आई थिंक इन वन ऑफ द प्लेट्स or something like that. So I
Yes.
remember that project
Hmm.
also.
Hmm.
So yes, Anamika, beautiful project as always. Blending is bang on. Love
Thank
how you
you.
did the 3D effect. That was my takeaway for today. कि आपने वो अल्फाबेट के बाजू में जो
Mhm.
पूरा 3D effect किया with the brown color. And yes, we'll see your face now, Anamika.
Yeah.
कोशिश।
Okay. Wait. हाँ कोशिश.
तो यस दैट वाज द लाइव फॉर टुडे। काइंड ऑफ हमने 1 घंटे का ही रखा है। थैंक यू कैली डिजाइन
Yeah.
स्क्रिप्ट, ब्यूटीफुल। yes, you did miss the live, but I hope it will be saved down, guys, on our FB, YouTube, and on Instagram as well, on ours as well as Anamika's. You can always go back and have a look at it, so don't worry, miss नहीं होगा आपका। बट हाँ, अगर आप लाइव में आते तो ज्यादा मजा आता, बट डेफिनेटली। सो थैंक यू पीपल फॉर ज्वाइनिंग अस। आज हमारा काफी छोटा लाइव था, 1 घंटा 7 मिनट, बट अनामिका के हिसाब से लंबा हो गया, 15 मिनट बियॉन्ड चला गया। और अनामिका बोल रहे मैं स्लो जा रही थी। So yes, but great, Anamika. Love your speed and love your blending as
Thank
always.
you.
And thank you for coming. आपका first
Thank
live है
you.
ये साल का, so happy
Thank
new
you.
year to you.
Yes. Happy New Year to
Thank
you
you.
all.
Isha
Yeah. Yeah.
says both the articles are amazing. Thank you, Isha. So thank you everybody for joining in. Thank you Anamika for another lovely project. हम wait करेंगे reels का.
Thank
And
you.
yes, we'll see you soon next
Yes.
week mostly with another live. Yes. Thank you so
Yes.
much. Take care. Bye bye guys. Thank you.